Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Astrological Intentions. I am your host, Alex Reevy, along with the U-Haul unicorn herself, Sandy Reevy.
Ding, 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 ding.
It is episode 379, the week of October 27th. Let's get right into it. In the transits, we start off with Tuesday, the 28th, Sandy's Astro Interesting Day, Mars trine Jupiter.
Yeah, I call this fun, optimistic approach to all.
And Wednesday, the 29th, we have Mercury trine Neptune.
Able to read a room.
And Mercury ingress Sagittarius.
On high, yet fall.
And Mars trine Saturn retrograde.
Job done well.
And Mercury opposing Uranus retrograde.
Flippant, are ya?
And then Thursday, October 30th, Mercury sextile Pluto.
Discussions and cooperations.
And Sunday, November 2nd, Venus square Jupiter.
Stir up a bit of excitement.
And in Talisman times, we are going to explain to trust intuition, the 1851 Talisman. On the horizon, we have our Talisman trunk show you won't want to miss, as well as our Egypt retreat in September 2026. And in our house, I have a Scorpio season meditation for you all. So stay tuned for this episode of Astrological Intentions.
I say go do you. Now travel far, share your stories and earn your scars. It's you. Say you are the one you will answer to when this life is done. Don't waste a minute, jump in the river, wash yourself clean so you can deliver you. The story of
Hello, U-Haul unicorn.
We're about to go pick it up. Same size as last time, same guys as last time, helping us with the move.
Right.
This is our first big move from my home.
Mm-hmm.
We did the storage last time, which was a big move.
Right.
But this is getting bigger.
It's exciting and sentimental all at the same time.
Yeah. It's time for change. I've got a lot going on my sun. So Saturn, Neptune on my sun. So I was anticipating some change, and this is a nice one.
Mm-hmm. All right, so it is episode 379, the week of October 27th, and shall we move into the transits? We're starting the week off on Tuesday with your Astro Interesting Day, which is great, and that is Mars trine Jupiter.
Well, because I like that Mars is in Scorpio, which is rulership and domicile, making a trine the easiest aspect for gentle flow. And anytime you want to get Mars involved, it's rarely gentle. But Mars is really strong here in making an aspect to Jupiter exalted in Cancer. So this is water. And I called this, fun, optimistic approach to all. Wow. It reminds us of this lusty optimism, right? Where
lusty optimism.
Yeah, expand your zeal and gain respect.
Okay.
Right? It's not always that Mars is strong in its own sign, making a nice aspect to a benefic. It's a malefic and a benefic, but the benefic is the greater benefic in the exaltation area. So it's just, I called it Astro Interesting part of the month because that's Mars usually doesn't deliver something beneficial all the time.
All right. So Wednesday, the 29th, we have 4 transits. So this is
busy.
a big day. We start off with Mercury trine Neptune.
Yeah, Neptune's retrograde here. He's at 29 degrees of Pisces. Tell me about it. This is the first of 3. Mercury is in shadow period. He's not retrograde yet, but that means it's going to bump into or aspect planets. So able to read a room, right? Mercury, the planet of
Communication.
Thought, communication and ideas and things that are going into the mental realm, ability
Details.
and activity, is in water sign, making a really nice trine to Neptune in his own modern ruled sign of Pisces. So test this out, right? Strengthen your EQ, right? Can you read a room?
Right.
Just walk in and see what the energy is like. Who's happy, who's not, who's just disappointed, who's frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
See what the room's talking about without even asking any questions.
Yeah. Almost like testing your intuition.
Yeah, I mean, Neptune is all about intuition, particularly at this very last degree. And it stays. Neptune stays at 29. He will turn at 29.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the last time in our lives, everybody here, hello,
Wow.
that will have this Neptune in Pisces in its modern sign. So it'll go into Aries, and I mean, it won't come back here for about 156 years.
Yikes.
And, yeah. Hello, we're talking future lives.
I mean, who knows? Maybe we're robots by then. All right. So the next transit Wednesday is Mercury ingress Sagittarius.
So this is interesting because, you know, Mercury moves into Sag, which is Sagittarius is high mountains, you know,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
lofty aspects. But it's in fall. So I called it on high yet fall. So falling to the highs, how can we do that, right? Unable to decipher pieces effectively. So therefore we just have to go with no plan, just an end game. Mercury likes details. When he's in his fall or his detriment,
Mm-hmm.
Which is the big picture, he has to just see the end game.
Got it.
Yeah, he has to see that first, and maybe he can work out the outline to get there, but he has to know. And Mercury's not all that good with that. Jupiter's really good with
Mm-hmm.
the big picture end game.
Right.
Mercury is the one that has to figure it all out, detail
All
it
the
all
details,
out.
right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then the third out of the 4 transits is Mars trine Saturn retrograde.
Yeah, and again, here we got the trine. We're hearing about the trine. So, you know, there's grand trines forming in the sky, all because of Jupiter in Jupiter in water sign and Saturn in a water sign.
Mm-hmm.
So that right there is a trine, and any planet coming around in the other water sign, Scorpio, ding ding, it connects this grand trine aspect where it's a complete, you know, triangle
Okay.
in the middle of the chart.
Got it.
And so here's Mars. Remember on Tuesday, Mars was making a trine to Jupiter. And now on Wednesday, Mars is now trining Saturn. So really, job done well. Time to get some kudos. Ask for your bonus. Ask for your raise. You can combine energy with skill.
Okay.
Right? Mars. See, these are the 2 malefics.
Mm-hmm.
And Mars is the stronger one here, even though Saturn is the greater malefic.
Bigger. Yeah.
But it's trine. They're trine and they're in water. So they have to, again, go with the flow, feel. There's an energetic pulse that has Saturn's skill.
Okay. And working together.
Mm-hmm. And they're working together. Mm-hmm.
And the final transit on Wednesday is Mercury opposing Uranus retrograde. And you said this is the first of 3 passes.
Yeah. I mean, Mercury, you know, starts the week here in Scorpio, moves into Sagittarius, retrogrades around 6 degrees. We'll talk about that. That's not until like next week.
Mm-hmm.
And then moves backwards into Scorpio. So he's going to be hitting some of those water placements again. And here this is in the opposition of Sagittarius and Gemini. So, you know, Flippant, watch what changes. You know, anytime you bump into Uranus, particularly in an opposition, don't be mad at it. Your usual plan gets out of order. You scramble. So play Scrabble.
Yeah.
Like, figure out another word, figure out another way. There are other ways to form a word.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah. And watch what you say. You might, you know, react because it's Uranus, like, you know?
Okay.
At least that was just a
sound bite for everyone.
Yeah. But I didn't use a bad word.
Right.
I didn't accuse anybody.
Just guttural sound.
Oh,
we got another.
Let me hear yours.
No thanks.
Come on. I'm going to throw some. I'm going to throw something at you to get it excited. Thing. Noise.
Okay, so let's move on to Sunday, November 2nd. This is our final transit of the
No, we
week.
got to do Thursday.
Oh, did I miss it? I missed it. Thursday, October 30th. That is Mercury sextile Pluto, first of 3 passes.
Yeah, this is Mercury's going to be doing a lot of aspects and
They're
a lot
busy,
of retrograde
busy.
aspects, and then those same direct aspects. So,
yeah, it's mainly Mercury and Mars here.
And this is discussions and cooperation. Mercury and Pluto can be persuasive. Can also be, but it's a sextile, so it's not a square where you're really trying to bend somebody's arm backwards, up their scapula. This is more about, just use a small dose of persuasion. Like, come on, won't that be fun? More with a bit of excitement because Mercury is in a fire sign, and Pluto is in an air sign. So, if you don't use your persuasion in a little bit of a dose, other people can use theirs. So
right.
you could play on, play with.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we can move on to Sunday, November 2nd, which is our final transit of the week, Venus squared Jupiter.
So Venus is really, this was like my favorite day, but then I crossed it off because I found something that leaned more into my personal.
So this is this is part 2 of your favorite day.
Yeah, this started to be my favorite day because boom, right off the bat on November 2nd, we get the 2 benefics in signs they like. Venus in Libra, domicile, in a square to Jupiter in exaltation, Cancer. And so these are 2 cardinal signs. So, stir a bit of excitement. But did you hear? What word did you hear? Was
little bit?
Yes. a bitsy amount, because Jupiter wants a lot always. And Venus likes to be generous and offering of, friendships and graciousness and love, but it's square.
And so it's going to be a bit limited.
So Jupiter would like to increase this, but moderation is the key.
Okay.
Moderate key. But this is super great. Both benefics are very well placed. So this is a lovely day. I mean, it's a Sunday. This is also when we get that daylight. We move from daylight time into the standard time.
Okay.
So this is, Sunday when we wake up, we've fallen back an hour.
Right.
Right.
Womp womp. But so we might need to stir up the excitement a little bit because
we're going to be a little tired. Although if you're me and you wake up at all kinds of the hours to watch Venus come up over the horizon, which again she did this morning, and she's not going to be in the morning sky much longer. Okay. She's got a couple more months, and then she's going to the evening sky in January. So she's going to be missing sometime in December. I'll let y'all know. So I know some of you who text me pictures saying, "What is this? I walk my dogs at 4:00 in the morning. What is this? Is this Venus?" I'm like, bam, you hit it. Right. Look up a little bit higher and you'll see Jupiter. Bam. And so if you start watching Venus getting closer and closer to the horizon in the morning, she'll start dipping below the horizon and getting closer into the sun. So
and hiding.
She'll hide for a while, and then she'll make her kazemi to the sun in January and then come up as an evening star.
Yeah.
This is just her cycle, her 9-month cycle.
Yeah. Okay, so follow along.
There we go. Yeah.
Follow along with these transits personally. You can download our astrology guide on our website as well as your own natal chart. So take a look at those links in the description. And let's move into Talisman times, where we're going to share a bit of Talisman 1851.
Yeah, this is to trust intuition. I honor my emotional truth. My heart is open, my soul is wise, and my spirit is free. Every experience, light or shadow, leads me closer to wholeness.
Yeah, this one's beautiful. And this is actually a pre-sale talisman up until Friday, October 31st, Halloween.
Yeah, and what I really like about this, the sun and the sun and moon are trining one another. The moon is in Pisces in the first house and trining sun and Scorpio in the ninth house. This is about the wise soul and free spirit. And then we've also have Venus, as I mentioned earlier in the transits. Venus is in our own sign of Libra in the 8th, making a square. I talked about the square to a very strong Jupiter in exaltation in the 5th. And so this is why we can say light or shadow, meaning that it leads you closer to a circle, right? A wholeness. So because of the square. But we got a trine with the luminaries and a square with two strong, very benefics. I love this one.
So to challenge you enough in order to trust your intuition and also learn the beautiful lessons to grow even deeper into your wisdom and yourself. And that is really beautiful.
Right. Can I tell a quick personal, no, not personal, but a client story without using names?
An anonymous? Yes.
There's a client that I look at relationship astrology quite a bit for over the years. And in past readings with a new set of, new natal chart that I'm doing comparisons, and I'd say, oh, this is working out. This is going to go smooth, blah, 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 blah. And it doesn't work out. Then I get another set of another birth data information, and I'm like, wow, okay, this one is going to be, it's got some squares, it's got some oppositions, but it's got some nice things too. And this person says, oh my gosh, I'm getting goosebumps right now. This will help me grow. The other ones didn't. They were too easy. This one is challenging me. Of course, we see the squares and the oppositions.
Right.
This one's challenging me to be a better person.
Yeah. And
that in itself, so when we say, every experience, light or shadow, leads me to closer to wholeness, you have to be willing to do some squares, willing to do some oppositions.
Absolutely. And anyone that's been in a long-term relationship knows that you wind up hitting some walls, but mainly those are walls that you're bringing to the table, right? So it's like this utter frustration, but then you're like, oh, yeah, I don't know why I
always do that.
Right.
I always back up and go in the other room.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And
so it is, that's interesting. And really wise comment from your client saying, I get it.
I see
these relationships did not challenge me. They did not push me to my limits. And that's basically what a relationship is and what it should be, because you both have to be willing and able to do that work, because you both need to grow, or else it's quite boring, right?
Right. It's like then living with your siblings or something, it becomes a roommate, because there's no work being done, or
there's no growing pains, right? Yeah. Awesome. I like that. Yeah. That's a beautiful talisman. So if you do want to get this talisman on pre-sale, make sure to purchase it before Friday, October 31st. And you can check out the link in the show notes in order to check out the pre-sale talismans that are listed on the site. Let's move on to the horizon, where we have November 5th. Next week is our Talisman Trunk Show. I can't believe it's already here. You can sign up today and also purchase raffle tickets. So the raffle tickets are super cool. With every dollar amount that you purchase raffle tickets with, you get as a gift certificate. So you can use that gift certificate on the website for whatever your heart desires. And the Talisman Trunk Show is a really wonderful time to learn more about astrology in general, the talismans themselves. You get to really see an up close and personal experience of the reasons behind why Sandy created these talismans.
Yeah, I'll do some talking.
There's expansive knowledge here. So we have so many people that just join in on the Talisman Trunk Show because they just like to hear you chat and share your knowledge because it's deep. So let's also discuss quickly here 2026 in September and a little bit of October. What are you doing?
Going to Egypt, don't you know? Yeah, we're going back to Egypt. In fact, we had another meeting yesterday about it. Cameron Cassidy and I, he's the Egyptian astrologer.
I mean, pretty cool.
And Osama, who we call Sam, and for those who went last year with me, know Sam. Yeah. Oh my God, everybody fell in love with him. And
he's the guide.
He's the Egyptologist. That will take us around again, and of course me, and we are going in. We start on September 13th with a dinner, so get to Cairo sometime before that or on that day, and we are doing about a 14 to 15 day trip up the Nile. We're going to be on the Dahabiyah a little longer than we were the last time because it was one of our favorites.
Right, and that's the boat that
you sleep
the
on.
sailboat. Well, that's going to be amazing. I mean,
and we're going to be going to more places that we didn't get to. Saqqara, which we didn't get to last year. The Giza Museum in Cairo is now open, so we'll go there. There's a lot of extra places. That's why it's more days than last time, and there's more relaxation days.
Nice.
So there's more, instead of like run, rush, pack, unpack.
You could like act like Cleopatra on the Dahabiyah as you just float
you smoke
there.
Your grape cigarettes.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, so it's.
I will consider going.
You will,
yeah.
And then we'll end the.
I've always wanted to go to Egypt. I've been saying this for my whole life.
My whole life. You might want to consider it.
I mean, I really do.
We have people signed up already. They've put their deposit down, and Cameron's got about 3 people that he knows that want to go. So say it loud, say it fast. We're not going to run a big retreat. This is going to be a very tight, intimate retreat. And usually my retreats are women based only, even though I don't say it, but this is also, for everyone.
Okay. So it's for women and men.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then it'll be that 14 days of retreats. And then we're doing another add-on option, which why wouldn't you? You're already there to go to Siwa, the oasis, where it's a long drive, but it's in the Sahara Desert, an oasis where you get into these salt pools that are just natural. They're just out there.
Wow.
And you just float. We would go there every day.
Wow, that sounds nice.
Amazing salt pools.
Very cool. All right. So if you are interested, you can always get your spot ready. Email me, alex@intentionbeads.com.
Because nothing's up. Cameron and I looked at.
We don't have the sign up page yet.
We probably will not put it up or announce it. We might put it up in the next couple months. But we looked at election dates yesterday when to announce it, and that probably won't be till January. So if you really do want to come in, I know some of you have already emailed us to say, hey, hold my spot.
Right.
And I'll email you back, just like I have those people that I can put you on a waiting list. I know you want to go, but when I see the deposit, then you got a room.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move into our house. I have a very special Scorpio season meditation for you. So make sure that you're not, driving your car or doing anything, and let's move into the meditation. Welcome back to Astrology Meditations, the Zodiac Sign series. Today we are investigating Scorpio, the fixed water sign, and after, I will take you through a shadow work meditation. Scorpio is the 8th zodiac sign. This archetype is fixed water and is best known as the scorpion. Let's break it down. The fixed modality plateaus, sustains, and maintains developed things. The element of water is emotional, fluid, and permeates deep. Together, these qualities create a sign unlike any other in the zodiac wheel, Scorpio, the intense and passionate seeker of unending depth and transformation. Scorpio is the sign of profound emotional connections, secrets, and the regeneration of the self. Scorpio's symbol is the scorpion. Elusive and hidden in the dark, the scorpion observes but remains ready to deliver damaging stings if threatened. Scorpio's glyph can be seen as an upward-facing arrow, symbolizing the ascent from matter to spirit and the eternal cycle of death and rebirth. Scorpio is a sign known for its incredibly deep emotional intensity and its ability to alchemize. We all have Scorpio energy within us. In a moment, we will begin a passive meditation to uncover the power of this scorponic energy. To begin, find a comfortable position with your back straight and in alignment, and begin to close your eyes or put on an eye mask. Take this moment to get into position, or pause the episode here if you need to. Let's begin. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself within your body. Notice how you're feeling and where there's any tension. Bring peace and relaxation. Now, imagine you're descending a staircase into the inner recesses of your being. With each step down, go deeper within, towards the aspects of yourself that dwell within the shadows. As you begin to reach the base of the stairs, you find a door. Take a deep breath and open it. As you enter into a room filled with shadowy, obscured parts of yourself. Do not be afraid. You are meant to uncover what lies within here. As your eyes begin to adjust to the dim light, have compassion for the pain, shame, fear in this space. All that lingers here seeks your understanding and integration, not banishment. Listen closely to uncover the wisdom you can find here in the darkness. Sit with patience and begin unveiling what you've previously denied. Old hurts, fears, shame. It's time to recognize these are adaptations and defenses formed for your own protection and preservation, and they have been waiting to be acknowledged and understood. And as you look here, see the innocence beneath the faulty coping and self-judgment. Breathe deeply as you embrace these shadows, these obscure images, and integrate their truth into your whole being. Because every part of you deserves acceptance. And to symbolize this moment more profoundly, you strike a match, and light begins to fill the room, bringing with it a spark of clarity, forgiveness, and wholeness. Spend a few more moments here, gently observing with compassionate curiosity. And when you're ready, envision yourself ascending step by step back up the staircase. Reflecting how the darkness has transformed into insight, and how you're now more complete and at peace. As you reach the top of the stairs, you can begin to open your eyes and come back into the room. Thank you for bravely journeying into the depths, digging deep to find your inner treasure. I'll see you back here at Astrology Meditation soon. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for joining in, and we will see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
I say go do you. Now travel far, share your stories and earn your scars. It's you. Say you are the one you will answer to when this life is done. Don't waste a minute, jump in the river. Wash yourself clean so you can deliver you. The story of you, the story of you.